Hey everybody, it's Brian from BTECH. I'm going to show you how we can use these lockout tags that you can put a photo on there. Okay, so let's take a look. All right, so the first thing I'm going to do is get a good picture of my face, my tag. I don't like that. How about this one? Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to transfer it to my computer. It's going. It is there, so I'm going to continue our tutorial there. Okay, this actually just came out from the transfer of my phone. I need to print this, so I'm going to do Control P. Actually, that's just going to print it super huge, so I don't want to do that. Control P. Okay. So we don't want that. It's actually pretty tiny, so let me see. Scale 25%. What's that look like? Uh-oh. Probably shouldn't have done that. Control P. Scale maybe 10%. 5%. 2%. Let's try 5%. Still waiting, and I've got a pretty fast laser printer, so here it comes. This actually looks a little bit too big, so let's see if we can do a 2.5%. We'll print these two. We'll go see what's better. Printing now. This is probably better. Going to just print something in the middle just to be sure. Of course, once you've done this, right, you'll be able to figure this out, and you won't have to take the time needed to find the right size. And this is assuming you're taking it on a smartphone. If you're wondering about the background here, there's 213 Lockout ID tags in current use. Alright, yeah, maybe the 3% is good. So we'll take it from here and let's go to the next step. Okay, so here we go with the tag that I received from Amazon, and it's got two white colored stickers that cover the clear plastic over them. I've got my 3% reduction, or not 3% overall, but a total of 3% reduction photo that I printed out. As you can see, as I'm literally running around searching for scissors to cut this thing out. I wasn't intentionally being uh, long-winded in this. I just literally couldn't find scissors. So probably 2 or 3 minutes of this video could be cut out if you had the scissors ready to go. One thing's for sure, there is an awful lot of paper waste in this that's going into this for the picture. I'm sure it's possible for you to line up all of the photographs that you need onto a single piece of paper. God bless you if that's something you've got time to figure out. I'm just trying to do this as quickly as possible. Here I am just kind of seeing the fit, if that's the right size. It really is 3%. This is taken from like an iPhone or any smartphone, I guess. Modern smartphone is going to give you this particular, I don't know what it is, like 10 megapixel or 15 megapixel or something. So if you print it out at 3% of the size, you're probably pretty close on this particular tag. So what you got to do is you got to lift this plastic up and kind of put it in place. I guess you could put a little bit of glue on the back or some tape to kind of hold it in place, but I'm just getting it eyeball close. Now heading off to get a pen. I'm going to try a pen. Sharpies are nasty and really difficult to read on anything, so I'm hoping that a gel pen will work in this case so that at least somebody can read my name. They see my face. Hopefully they can read my name. So I had to find the pen, and I've got the pen, and I should be back. Yep. Here's the pen I'm using. It's a Pentel. It's a gel pen. So it took a little bit to start, but it is readable, depending on your penmanship, of course. But it did not smudge. Of course, I didn't bring my finger over it. So I take the white part out, kind of try and hold the picture in place so it doesn't cover the name, and bring that down. Once it gets started, you're good to go. So just kind of give it a little smooth over. That's going to be protected from liquids, and don't I look good on this tag? I have seen people mention that there's no grommets in here. I didn't see anywhere on the site that on Amazon that said it had a grommet or even looked like it, but it doesn't. It's just a regular cutout. I'm going to put my name here. I'm going to put my telephone number. There's limited space to put things in here, so if I needed to be called, I'd want to put that in there. I'll put the date, but I guess what does this do if I want to use it tomorrow or the next day? Not going to bother filling out the Spanish side because a number is a number. I name him. So there we go. It's sturdy. It's plastic. It's very thin. And it did kind of smudge a little bit there, I suppose. But hopefully you've got good handwriting. I don't have bad handwriting, but it's not the best. There you go. I also ordered some locks. So, well, here's it next to the Lockout ID, which is the digital lockout tag. I'm going to hang this on a new lock that I bought. And there you go. As you can see. Nice, right? So it does the job if this is the way you want to go. I'm going to put it here on the gang box, along with the Lockout IDs on there. So you can see the comparison. Got a Brady lock next to it. This is going to fit any safety lock you've got. It's a little bit big there hanging out, and it took a long time to get it to this position. So there you go. Just wanted to show you a quick comparison with the lockout ID instead of the traditional tag. I'm going to go through that same setup. I have to be pretty quick here. I'm going to choose a picture right from the camera, flop that around so I can get a picture of my face, fix my hair because it's looking crazy. Picture, although I could choose one that I've already got, maybe a professional one on my phone. I'm going to put in my name. My phone's already remembering some of this information, so it makes input a lot quicker. Putting my company and my shift, my work scope, all these things that there wasn't enough area to put on the paper tag. And the telephone number, pop that in. In like 45 seconds here, we are done. We're just going to verify that went in. Taking my camera, scan it the second time. There's my tag, and we can even click the big blue button to make that phone call if we need it. Can't do that with a paper tag. LockoutIDs.com.